Hey, it's Sean James with Pallmann, and today we're going to go over replacing the trigger head assembly, this guy, on the Pallmann Spider. So they say trigger head is what allows for the handle to fall back and go up. And now we're going to cover how to replace it. It goes from here all the way down through here to right here. So stay tuned. Okay, so quick note, when taking apart any machine, take pictures of everything. So removing the handle, take pictures of everything you're taking apart. Anything that can fall apart will fall apart on you, so make sure you're able to put it all back together again. Remove the top button and spring, and then the handle, and now this piece. Be careful not to lose anything inside here. Just keep it connected and you'll be good. So now you need to take this bolt off here and then also disassemble the cord retainer assembly, and then we'll keep on moving. So one thing to take note is before you remove this nut is to notice how much is protruding out of the top. As you can see, it's about the thread length, so make sure to take note of that before you reinstall everything. It's a pain in the ass to take it all back apart. Next, you're going to want to remove this bracket right here so you can get this line out. Definitely helps to have a right angle drill. Next, you're going to remove the pin from the gas pressure spring just by flipping this tab back and then sliding the pin out. Now you're going to want to remove this bolt here. So one thing to note when you remove the bolt here, there's a sleeve in here that needs to be drilled out before you can replace the connection to the gas pressure spring with your new part. So once you fish the old the old trigger head assembly line out of the handle assembly, check right here, take measurements, make sure your new one is set to the same before you fish it back in. This will come as one piece, this top portion connected to this portion right here that screws onto the gas pressure spring. So this is all one deal. You can't take this line off and refill it. The reason why you may have had to pull this out to replace it is you force the handle back when it's too cold, or you force the handle up when it's too cold and snap the line. The line could also be old and started leaking. There are a couple of different reasons. It's not something you can just go ahead and fix on site. It's a whole part replacement. Not a big deal, but we're going to continue with this. Alrighty. Okay, so this next part's a little easier if you're not connected to the gas pressure spring, but whatever. You're going to want to get something to fish down from the top. I suggest one of these electrician fishing rods. Tape it to the bottom here. That way you can fish it up through the handle to the top. Now with the new top of the trigger head fished all the way to the top, you start putting this stuff back together. So when adjusting your gas pressure spring before installation, you're going to want about a 2 millimeter gap right here before cinching up these nuts. And then if you need to adjust, you can twist right to left to make sure the handle is falling back nice and easy. Because that's what you want out of this handle, just a free fall back and forth, never forcing it. So you're going to want to finger tight this nut back on as best you can before using a socket to jerk it back into place and tighten it up. So once everything's back and assembled, you're going to want to make sure, especially before you reassemble the trigger head assembly, that this handle just falls back naturally. Up and down, no problem, no forcing it, just naturally falls back with ease. Then you're good to go.